guys, welcome to Fit and Flourishing Coaching. I am Coach Jo. I am a certified mindset coach, certified personal trainer, and a cheerleader for all my clients. And I teach you how to be your own cheerleader so that you can be fit and flourishing in your own life. And today I want to talk about a topic that I think affects a lot of women and no one really wants to talk about it. So I'm going to tell you guys how I restored my metabolism. 3 tips. There's so many more, but I'm just going to give you 3 today. How I started to heal my metabolism after over dieting. And one thing that I think is a myth in the fitness community and something that older women especially tend to believe is that your metabolism just plummets when you get older. And that's statistically not true. In fact, one of the reasons why people have such a slow metabolism when they get older is number 1, they stop being as active. Number 2, they stop lifting weights. And number 3, they have dieted so much in their life that their metabolism has down regulated or adapted to lower calories. One thing that you should know and that I tell my clients is that if you continue to diet 1,500 calories, 1,400 calories, 1,300 calories, your body can only handle that many calories. So you downregulate your metabolism. So to you, you're like, well, I have to eat less food to lose a lot of weight. And it's like, well, yeah, because you dieted yourself into oblivion. So no worries. I did the same thing, except I was competing. And so by the time I finished competing, I was that person who had done 2 hours of cardio daily plus an hour of working out. I was on extremely low carbs. And just go. I was working 2 jobs. My body just couldn't hang. And one of the reasons how I started to know that there was something wrong with my metabolism was when I stopped eating carbs, I still gained weight. That to me was a sign, like there is something wrong. Your body's not processing things the right way. Because typically, if I just dropped carbs, my body would snap right back. But my body actually kept gaining weight even when I was dropping my carbs. So that was another sign. Another sign was you guys, so tired. Like I was running on like 3 energy drinks. I was barely functioning. I wasn't sleeping. I just didn't feel energized or alive. I was, like I said, on energy drinks and just, the smallest things would feel like such big tasks. And I've got to be honest, even now, because I'm still actually healing it, it's way better than it was before, but I have to be like, okay, you're doing too much. Let's reel, all of your activities back in, reel in your workouts so that you can, continue to heal your metabolism. So, those 2 things really signaled to me. And then I was the heaviest I've ever been in my life. And I'm going to try and show a picture here. I moved to Korea. You guys know after I competed, I moved to Korea and just blew up. And I was working out, you guys. I was lifting weights and I was doing cardio and my body was like, don't care. Anything and everything you do is working against us. So I got up to, I didn't weigh myself in Korea. I did, but I don't have the measurements. I'll have to find it because it was in kilograms and I remember just being like, whatever. But when I got back, the scale said 176 pounds. And that was after a few weeks of dieting. So I was heavy. I'm 5'3" at best, you guys, not, a tall person at all. And so I did a few things before I saw my doctor. And I want to be clear that I am not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I am a nutrition coach. I am a certified personal trainer, but I'm not a dietitian. And and I'm not a doctor. So, and even dietitians really do not do metabolism work. It's more so at your MD or a holistic practitioner. But these are things that I started to feel like were necessary for me. So the first thing I did, which is so crazy, is I said to myself, okay, I need to accept the fact that I'm almost 180 pounds. And I bet you in Korea, I was 180 pounds. When I got back, it was just, I was eating very, very little. And I accepted that. I said, okay, if this is how I'm going to be for the rest of my life, I just need to accept it. The second thing I did was I stopped doing cardio. That was the hardest piece because in my mind, having done 2 hours of cardio daily to lose weight, it was like, well, that's the only way I'm going to lose the weight. That's the only way things are going to get better. But I had to understand that when your metabolism has downregulated, the last thing you need is cardio. You actually need weight training instead of cardio, because it's still a form of exercise, but building muscle, it's more of a restorative sort of thing, especially the way I was lifting. And it also, when you build muscle, you build your metabolism. It inhibits insulin resistance. So there's so many benefits to weightlifting. So I started accepting that, I just need to lift weights. I just need to lift weights, and I'm gonna just do these weightlifting workouts. I'm not gonna do intense cardio. And I did that for about a month or two when I got back. I was like, okay, this is where I'm at. I don't like it, but this is where I'm at. And I stopped doing as much cardio as I had been doing in the past and started lifting weights. And so after about a month or two of that, I started to notice my body slowly start to change and slowly start to my energy started to come back. I didn't feel as tired. My body started to restore itself a little bit. And then I hired a coach because I was like, oh, I feel pretty good. Like, I think I might want to do a natural show. And so I started to diet down, but we started off on really high calories, and I only did HIIT workouts. That's it. I had no steady state cardio, no running, no elliptical, no walking on the treadmill. It was only HIIT. And I think the most I did was like 20 minutes. And we kept my calories pretty high. I weightlifted and I only did HIIT. And slowly, and I ate, this is my bonus tip. I ate a wide variety of foods. I ate a lot of different foods so that my body could get comfortable to eat again. And so I did macros. I did not do a strict meal plan. I did macros, and I ate froyo, and I had blueberries, and I ate, toast and things like that. And slowly, it was very slowly, my body started to heal itself. But I have to remind you that I did mostly weightlifting. And yes, I was that girl who was like, well, if I lift weights, I'm going to get bulky. And I was right. I did. My body was not down, if I must say so. She was not down to do anything but put on fat and muscle. And so I let it. I just let her do her thing. It was very slow, but by the time I got done, by the time I started my nutrition coaching, which was about 2.5 months in, my body was ready. I wasn't doing anything intense. I just, I stuck to the weight training, and that helped. It helped. And so I hired this nutrition coach, and we kind of worked together, and I had, like I said, not very much cardio, lots of weight training, and slowly my weight just went down and down, and weekly it actually got exponentially my metabolism got exponentially better. I was on plenty of carbohydrates. That is the key when it comes to nutrition for your thyroid and for your metabolism, is getting in those carbs. I think at one point I was at 200 something grams of carbs and still losing weight. And to this day, I eat more than 200 grams of carbs a day. I will tell you that right now. And so that is how I first started. In the next video, I'm going to tell you I went to my doctor to just make sure that everything was okay, because I felt good. I still had energy, and my body was back to homeostasis, I would say, but I was still feeling a little fatigued. I went to my doctor at some point. So in the next video, I'll talk about what my doctor and I decided that was best for me, and some things that she suggested, and how I started to really start to get my energy back and really heal my metabolism based on my blood, not based on, just how I was feeling, because she was really concerned about my thyroid stimulating hormone, my iron levels, my T4, my T3, and things like that. So anyway, this video felt a little rambly, but I just thought I would share that with people so that they know that if they're in this place where their body is just putting on weight no matter what they do, I promise you, eat, lift weights, and accept where you are instead of hating your body, and just know that in 6 to 9 months time, if you stick to that, you'll be all right. All right, you guys, if this video was helpful, please like it, give me a comment, and share it and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.